Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime again. Hi, guys. I'm back, feeling better, more energy. Gonna bust this thing up. I was, and still sort of am, planning on starting a new character, but one of the uniques that I will want to use is currently inside a nemesis somewhere, and until I find that nemesis and kill him, on this character I can't get it for the next character. Anti-crit strike chance, that's just good except for the necrotic resistance. The rest of it's all really good. But this one had health and minion health, so I swapped that out. It's got minion health, so now we're good. That was painful. I have more of those. Let's use those. Good. Not great. What's the current crit increase for? God damn it. I really, really would have liked like 2 more rolls here. A little more int and a little more health, but you get what you get. You know? And then we're going to have a health drop. I'm at 1121. I'm going to guess about 1,000. Oh, less than I thought. I lost 50. That's not as much as I was expecting I was going to end up losing. Let's go ahead and break this up for parts. Good evening to whomever has joined me. You're most welcome indeed. Good, we got some nice bits out of that. And yeah, why not that one too? Because it's not very good. That's why. Just sell it.
Yes. Take care.
So there's actually 2 things I'm going to do. I need to keep running maps until I finally find a nemesis. And then, I think, because I've got enough stability, I should be able to finish off this entire series of maps. So I'm going to do that. And then I will roll up the new character. So right now, mostly what we're looking for is another shot at the nemesis. Probably done a dozen maps without finding them. The build is fine. It's just boring. It's a boring build. Mostly I run around as my mobs kill thing, and I pick up the items and run over the gold. Pick that up. It's just not exciting. Also, I don't think it's going to scale a whole lot further than it's already at. Additional minion damage is not going to do that much when you've got going from 300% extra to 350% extra. Ain't that much. So I just don't think it's going to scale a whole lot further. And it's certainly fine and effective. Blood Spire, huh? I deserve a nemesis. I was once actually called somebody's nemesis in real life. When I first joined my Latro guild, I was pretty much liking everyone. One guy I thought I liked rather a lot. I thought he was pretty cool, and he ended up leaving the guild and telling our guild leader that I was his nemesis because he used to be, quote, the funny guy until I joined the guild. So, I was somebody's nemesis because I was too funny. You may find that hard to believe, given how not funny I actually am. But he actually said that I was his nemesis. I liked him because he was funny. Destroy the blood spire. And it's dead. If it was ever actually alive, which it probably wasn't. But again, we have not, I repeat, not found a nemesis. Oh no, not the same set again? I have the Circle of Fortune. Is it Y? Yeah. Full set drop chance. When a set item would drop, the whole set drops. Instead, I have dropped 4 set items. The first one was before I had that Circle of Fortune, and all 3 of the other drops have been the same armor set. So we're going to give it a quick look. 1132.88. 1131. Not as good. 10-123 2.2. 10-129. Nope, not as good. And 53.98.3. 53.98.3. That one's better.
Yes.
Simple thing is, you're probably never, ever going to need 2 sets of the same set gear. I just can't come up with a way why that would ever be a thing. Poison and Void are my 2 lowest, so I can't really afford to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that.
Yes.
Yes. That's another one. When I click on her, it should just open it to the vendor window. There shouldn't be an interaction where the interaction is open the vendor window or leave. It takes 2 clicks to do either of those. Open it up and then either leave or open the vendor window. If you just open the vendor window, that would save you a click. It's inexplicable to me, design. I don't get why they do it that way. I want to deconstruct both of those 2. Level Spirit Plague. We didn't get it. That's the only one we wanted out of that. Static Orb. No. God, wow. That was 2 perfect whiffs on both of them. Let's see. Where were we there? So, as I said, I'm going to be banging my head against this until we finally find a nemesis. And then I will finish off, do the 3 quests for current maps. This is slay enemies to locate the wild gate. I have been getting a lot of slay enemies to open a gate or something. Missions, and like the last 5 at least have all turned into ambush missions instead. I like that mechanic, by the way. Ooh, that's a lot. Where they give you a quest and kind of lull you into, holy crap, that is an awful lot. Those guys did a lot of damage. Not a fan. Taking lots of damage. still looking for Nemesis. So we can get the item back for the next build. Whoop, whoop, oh! That's got to be the matriarch, the patriarch that hits like that. Yeah, it's the patriarch and the matriarch. I didn't realize you could get both of them as not the boss, just as regular freaking mobs. That was nearly lethal. Those are the mobs are the bane of my existence in this game. Most of the time, they kill me when I run into them in the store. Often a couple of times. Say these Wangari have been overly enthusiastic at granting me a warm welcome. No, thank you. But I appreciate the invitation. They just don't want to, like, not attack me all the time. Again, we're still looking for not a harbinger. I keep wanting to say harbinger. Oh dear, I've got crouched. This is dead end up here, I think, yeah. Nemesis. That's what they are. They are nemesis. And that is not a nemesis either. But it is a chest of goodies. A couple of which might actually be good goodies. But not what I am specifically looking for. Flame Guard Sulla on the other side of the bridge, so it looks like we're going to whip again. As he's who we're looking for. Get him, guys. through inventory.
Yes.
And then I guess we'll just do the completion of the Echo. And continue our looking probably in the next set of maps. I'm not planning on doing volatile zombies this go round. Never found that a useful affix. Elemental damage is nice. Chance to ignite. Necrotic. Necrotic pen. I'm going to want to deconstruct that one. We're going to want to deconstruct that one for sure. We want the Ghost Flame. Well, that's 3 in a row where I've wanted one specific affix and haven't gotten it. Hybrid health is what we want here. You gotta be shitting me. 4 in a row where I've deconstructed and not gotten any of the affixes I was looking for. This is not fair. I would like to complain. Vociferously. Not sure to whom I should be complaining about that, but I want to complain. Nothing specifically we want. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, Wangari Battleground. Thought I'd done that one. Again, Wangari. I don't like the Wangari. Especially not the Matriarch and the Patriarch. I do not know if nemesis can appear in the story quests. So I don't know if we can get a twofer out of this or not. Blood-packed Wangari War Camp to unlock the level 75. I am at level 70. And then hit that. I'm already halfway to 71. Leveling up in a undesired way. Wait. Guys, why aren't you hitting him? That was weird, okay. Don't know what that was. Maybe that was sort of a transition in the storyline. Which is why he sort of got... Throw me the idol. Throw me the whip. It's no time. Throw me the idol. Adios, senor. And again, it must be another one of the little sort of transition bits in the story that causes the mobs to not die and just sort of hang up and then they're with me. I'm not sure. I guess I have additional friends that I didn't know I had. It's been a while since I've run through this, so I'm assuming that's the standard mechanic. But I don't remember. It's a little confusing though. Seeing all those red bars amongst my friends, and oh god. Talk to the bossy guy here. Finish off the hound. Join the Blood Pact. The Echo is conquered. So that is yet another one without a Nemesis, but then I'm not surprised. I doubt the Nemesis can actually spawn in these. But I could be wrong. That has happened in the past. Occupied Heoboria. I currently have the Battle of Hastings for my life. 1066. Sorry, history nerd. Something over there that's got to die. We got like... Oops, that's not good. Those things are awful. Kill them, please, repeatedly, many times. Handle it. Everyone's still alive? Everyone's still alive on my side. Good. All of my boys are still, well, they're not alive. They're, you know, dead alive. Which is obviously way better anyway. Beat up the soul cage, please. Oh, I'm got one of the big assholes over here too. The spinny guys and the launcher guys, and I don't like either one. Alright. In here. That is something I need to pay attention to in just a second. Really wish my boys would kill that thing a little faster. Why is it not dead yet? Yeah, because I'm not actually a grandpa. I'm not even a pa. Delilah Animator 52 has followed. Well, you get, I have one spiel and you're about to get it. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. No need to be sorry. My feeling is not hurt. I just have the one, and it's fine. I enjoy the game very much, and have for literally years. I bought in quite early to the early access. I enjoyed the game a lot in early access, more at launch, and I'm enjoying this lead. No, I would say my favorite game right now is Guild Wars 2. As a variety streamer, I stream all kinds of stuff. There are some games I go back to regularly or frequently. This is one I'll go back to every time there's a new seasonal mechanic or league mechanic or cycle mechanic. And the new cycle for this came out on Tuesday? Last Tuesday? Ow! I am not an anime viewer. Well, that's not entirely true. Oh my god. My brain is turning into Cheese Whiz. Okay, Ghost in the Shell The original movie version was good. Akira is a masterpiece. I appreciated the artistry in Princess Mononoke, but didn't like the story. But those are the only ones I've seen. So, unless you also want to count, Final Fantasy Spirits Within. But as far as any of the shows or anything, they hold no appeal to me. I mean, I watched Speed Racer when I was a kid, and it first came into this country in like the late '60s. You can ask. I do not guarantee an answer, but you can certainly ask. Well, you might think I will, and you might be right, but you can't know it. $110%. Well, then it is quite possible. I mean, there are certainly questions I would choose not to answer. Is this a commercial solicitation? If it's a commercial solicitation, you are correct. I have no need for commercial art.
Farewell.
Work being done. If that's where you're going. I'm not interested. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm not interested. Thank you, though. In this case, you were right. You can go ahead and link it. Actually, it's a URL. URLs are blocked. Finally got a decent shard out. No, thank you.
Take care.
Now we're going to try and finish off the timeline. Formosus. I don't remember which one Formosus is. Okay, that shouldn't have hit me. Where did he go?
Can you feel your blood begin to freeze? Your body will make an exceptional servant. Your interference ends now.
Where'd he go?
These beasts obey me.
Oh, he's killing things.
Chill death.
What did he kill? Got him. One-handed spear drop rate, one-handed axe drop rate, one-handed mace drop rate. Wow, those are really boring. We have everyone back. 3, 2, 1, 1. We do. Oh. But the golem is not looking healthy. We have a new golem. So next up is that one. So we're going to go up to there. And we are still trying to find a nemesis. Why can I not go? Oh, the 70. That's not open. Okay, from this side. Got it. No, not from this side either. The bleep? To go to the level 81? Really? I don't think I wanted to do that. And we are looking for a Harbinger. And until we get a Harbinger, I'm not starting up a new character. There it is. Finally, Harbinger. Now we get to see if the unique we put in there has been significantly improved or not. That one. Not significantly improved. Improved? Maybe. Challenge. Come on, get over here and beat him up, guys. And a level. Alright, so now we're just going to slay enemies to look for the soul gate, and we'll be creating a new character. The other one, what happened to the other one? 12% increased poison damage. I've not had very good luck. Although this was the first time I've gotten the egg to improve a unique. Ambush. I basically am always getting ambushed nowadays. Whoops! Keep beating up the big boy. Good, the big boy is beaten up, and we're going to kill a couple more bugs, and the ambush is defeated. Yeah, these were higher level though. As I said, this build is not going to scale especially well going forward, so that's another reason why I'm going to be swapping over to a new build. This build has kind of done everything it can. The other things, critical multi. We don't need more skeletal mages. That would just mess things up. More runes, more random stuff. We'll sell the junk.
Yes.
Okay, we'll sell the stuff. I don't know why that one. Oh, I know. I picked that one up kind of by mistake. That's why I was wondering, why did that one show up on my filter? That one, I can understand why it showed up on the filter. All right. We finished out what was needful. Now we're going to roll up a new character. If I don't already have a character of that name. I don't. Although it may not. You may be able to have them between cycles. Normal.
In the beginning, there was
darkness. You could tell because everything was dark.
These roads are not kind to my bones, but I must hurry. Welrin is still a few days away.
I got a brand new copper circlet. I hope you think it's stylish. He's dead, Jim.
Traveler, as Keeper, he wishes to destroy us and steal Eterra's legacy. We can't let that happen. We need Eterra's help. Your help.
Bird is the word. Lightning Blast is the skill. Eat fireballs. That could have come out sounding dirty. Taste my fireballs. See? Well, they're better. Wrong button. You should always try to hit the correct button. The burning forest. Well, I can help with that. I've got fireballs. Yeah, I can help make it more fiery. Ooh, a sash. 3 potion slots. That is a larger number than 2 potion slots. Hence, an upgrade.
When you arrived, it was mine. They were. I can. What? Are you all good? Names. I will come. Let me watch you fight.
Come, let me watch you fight. It just seems like such a really strange thing to tell somebody. I will be swapping back and forth occasionally when I need to, well, check up on some stuffs. Why? Why is that UI designed in such an appallingly terrible way? We're going to start by being smarter and having more resists. Gotta be smarter.
Smoke.
Beer! I picked up beer. Every once in a great while, a health potion will drop. And it's just a health potion, but it will be labeled beer.
So much destruction. And for what?
Fire, smoke shields are rising. Old guy music reference. I have unlocked my first skell specialization slot. I'm pretty sure that's not the word I want. Elemental Nova. Well, let's get into the safe spot. We can.
Where'd you learn to fight?
Where'd I learn to fight? I watched a lot of MMA on TV. Actually, I don't think I've ever watched MMA on TV.
Before it reaches town. almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Hide gloves? Why would you want to hide them? They're not that bad looking. Alright, and into the Keeper's Camp. Ooh, lots of snaps and pops back there. Well, let's see. Of all of these, Elemental Nova may be the way to go. Till we get Frostclaw at 12. I'm gonna go with that. Enables Ice Nova, has a freeze rate of 40. Elemental Nova hits more multiplicative with other. Oh, that's right. You can have all of them. Which would we rather have? Ice Nova, I think. Because we're going to be all about the ice, baby. It's Ice Claw build.
Sounds like the keepers of a group. Even then, it's these now.
Ice Claw
Speaking
used
of,
to be broken.
I must head there now. Feel free to look
They nerfed it a
around.
little, but it's still good. At least that's my understanding. And the Circle of Fortune.
Ah, you. Let me get a good look at I, Galila of... Wait, what? Ah, you must be
We're
familiar
already
with the science of fortune telling as well.
At Tier 4.
Then you will not be surprised when I formally invite you to join the Circle of Fortune.
I have nothing to sell. That's weird. It just feels weird. I'm not sure if there was anything really low level available. That's level 7. More fire damage. Chance to ignite when you kill an enemy with fire skills and you take damage. You got to be careful with that. It's really easy to kill yourself with that. Additional movement speed is good. Well, just go with that. This is some of the low level stuff I've got. Pardon me, yawn. Oh, God. Minion armor. Increase movement speed for yourself and minions. Oh, more movement speed. Good. I hear good things about movement speed. We're going to want to swap that in when it becomes available shortly. Anything else at low levels? That thing even has LP. Yeah, we're going to want that when we hit level 10 or so. I think that'll do us for now. So I'm going to sell one thing. Those boots. I'm wealthy.
Right.
See, 280,000 gold for that those blue boots. Okay, that's from the other character.
Grail was just telling one of their both not much you are. Even could you? They can. Sure, do this. And our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Borea's army.
I have another yawn coming. Thought you'd want to know. Let's put that there. Put that there. Missed me. traveling coat. I've heard of traveling pants. I wonder if these are like the same thing. The ancient legends tell of a sisterhood of traveling pants. I know nothing about that other than it was a movie. Ow. He's big. Do not like. Stop it, you jerk. Bad guys. Fortunately, I have a bad guy repellent. More health, you jerk. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm smart.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that. That was a mistake. Should not start doing the circle of elemental damages until the people are next to me. This should be dicey.
I cannot do that.
Why don't you just not cast the flame-breathing phoenix thing right next to me like that, you jerk? It's fine, really. It's fine. Plus 2 spell damage. Now it's 3 spell damage. That one's better. Alright, I'll use the one that's better. Ooh, 2 int. Definitely take that. stay safe. Shouldn't have given me a chance to level up, dude. Now my power is beyond your reckoning. And stuff. More int. I grow smarter with every passing thingy. So, this will give me 3 to all attributes, which is nice. And 20% physical resistance, which is quite nice indeed. As a low-level little goober.
Fools. Fools.
Fools. They're just fools. Fools! Plus, they don't seem to learn. Have some elemental nova, losers. And more for you. Well, we've still got the speed thing going for us. Let's take as much advantage of that as we can. You go ahead and keep spinning, you loser. Three slots and health, sure, that seems good. Additional mana, definitely good. It's level 10? Level 10. We're level 6. And another point here. Let's buff up so that our Nova is all of the elements at once. Not all of them, actually. There's no earth elemental powers.
Huh?
I'm smarter. We want Glacier. Glacier is a really hard-hitting skill. I'm not enthusiastic about the conversation system in the game. At best, it's clumsy. Another level for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. I'm smart. I am so smarter.
I cannot do that.
How about that? They brought a ram indoors? That's... just seems like overkill to me.
This way. You're here to help protect the sun. The drink. Tread carefully.
Birds. Red Blade Polaris. He's fast. Yeah, I guess maybe there are advantages to having wings after all.
Not here. It isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside.
We'll reconvene outside. My current spell damage is 3. That is 3, but increased spell damage. Melee cold, increased spell damage. Lots of increased spell damage, it turns out. And health on kill. Yes, please. I'll take that. Regen, a little more physical resist. Better than that.
That should hold the first of the real outlets. What do you mean? Or that would it. Well,
Yep,
tell
yep,
you
up,
what.
yep,
Let's get out of
yeah.
here first, and then I'll explain more. These beast dogs are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Alright. I'm continuing to be smarter every day in every way. I've not been using a fireball. We'll go ahead and throw a flame ward in there. Ooh. Scholars hide boots of life. I'm a scholar, and I like life. Movement speed, int, health, and dodge. This is, was only really using it for the movement speed. Seems to be doing significantly more damage with those, as now it's one-shotting all those critters, where previously it was two-shotting them. Die. One-shots. All around. One-shots for everybody. Okay, these soldiers were and are tougher. But the little roly-polies, flaming roly-polies, Yeah. Another upgrade. We have a unique drop. I hit the wrong. No, I didn't. But never mind. We got a Hammer of Laurent. Faraye, indeed. Oh wait, you're dead. The Northern Road. Gotta say, it doesn't look like I'm actually carrying that staff in a way that makes sense. It's not balanced. It would be front heavy. I'm not carrying it in the middle. That's just a poor ergonomic design on that.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe. Good. No.
The British pronunciation is Epoch. American pronunciation generally is Epoch. Epic. Return to the camp. I don't think there is. We'll just, ooh. That's the notification. We got the Flame Ward skill. Let's just go ahead and open up a portal. And we're back.
The Terror's blessing. Prayers be with you.
That was increased physical damage and health. That was the exact same statistic types. But one very, very slightly better than the other. Extra couple of life.
Right.
No, the boots go there. The big wallopy hammer goes there. That's wallopy, not wallaby.
Ah, I should inform you that I'll be leaving for Majelka as soon as I am able.
Well, you go ahead and leave for Majelka or wherever
Everything
you like.
okay? What? That must be an os. What happened? That must we have. Their camp is not far. I have to organize a group.
Somebody
Go
wants to
off. Are
invite
you
me to
sure?
a party,
You'll
but they are
stay
nothing but
safe.
numbers.
Stay alive.
Given my luck today, all I'm getting is spamming. I've already had 2 commercial solicitations in stream. All right, we are smarter again. Even yet smarter. I will not be opening the exiled mage cage. As those guys are tough. I don't think I'm quite at the point where I feel comfortable in taking battle. I mean, I'm tough, you know. I'm not that tough. I also have a softer side. We have unlocked a second specialization. Just spin yourself into your happy place. You won't be there for long. Go ahead, spin away. I believe... I don't remember which. I have to check. Alright, 2 into Elementalist, and then 5, right. 2 into Elementalist. Then it'll be 5 in there. Quiet night around here. Except for the commercial solicitations, which were welcome. I particularly detest the ones who begin their conversation with lies. They follow you. They ask you what your favorite game is, say. It is grotesque dishonesty to pretend interest and then hit me up for money. The other day I had someone who was kind enough. They said, okay, they made their quick pitch. I said, I'm not interested. I'm really not. And I said, okay, have a great night. You know, that is so much more likely to get a positive response from me, at least, than the grotesque dishonesty. Flame Ward? Because I know we end up using Flame Ward anyway. Let's go with Flame Ward. We got 2 points in that. Let's see. Costs less mana, and it lasts longer. Retaliation hits. Flame Ward grants additional ward. I'm going to want ward to stay alive if I'm punching that button. I'm going to cross this bridge when I come to it. Oh, I came to it. Never mind. Ooh. Nemesis. interested in empowering the slab, we'll just go ahead and challenge. Evidently, lightning cracks, guys. If he's telling us the truth, at least, lightning cracks. The slab. Not very interesting. Potions, minion health, health regen, lightning resist. No, the other one we've got is actually better. Oh, but we have a box over here with goodies. Goodies may have been a bit of an exaggeration. Is that like a rare Orient's Pike? Spell damage, chance to cast fire on. You know? Sure, why not? Let's try it out. Ooh. Evidently it ends now. Fire aura stacks. Surround you with an aura of fire for 4 seconds. It deals fire damage every second. So that's okay, yeah, that's basically Righteous Fire for the PoE player. Level 9. And we want teleport, that's for sure. We now have access to Disintegrate, which I've never actually used to any great amount. So let's play with it a little. Okay, that was fast. Does burn through the old mana pretty quick, though. Still, not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it's a channeled skill, and even though they have improved channeled skills in the 1.1 cycle, I don't think they're great. But
you're here for the Epoch.
It's nice and ranged. We'll use it on him and see how that works.
Come, Emberwing.
Yes, come, Emberwing. Oop. That was unwise of me. Disintegrate. Oh, do not stand in the fire, Lens. Standing in fire bad. Or that's the rumor anyway. You're almost dead, dude. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Thank you. And wow, it's just my night for dealing with bullshit. That is certain to be a scam or fraud call, so I'm going to mute for a second.
Oh, Terra, I will be thank there. The Epoch, the power, if more now, which, speaking of, let's go back. I must reach Lena at once.
They hung up. They don't like my message.
A Terra's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Guy keeps changing which side of the fountain he's on. In goes the slab. Hey Vorp, how you doing? I've started my second character. First character had sort of run out of scaling room, I think. It was just a dumb
He's back. He's been
minion build.
quiet since he returned.
You're back now, not for I have. Do you?
And basically, you can only
I apologize. I only have to
generally scale those up so far.
Sorry to you too.
Oh, I still was doing fine. I've gotten through the level 76 timeline.
With the Epoch's power.
Couple of deaths, like 4 or 5 total deaths. Just it can't scale much more. If you've got 300% minion damage, an extra 50% minion damage isn't actually going to do much for you. So I was browsing builds, and one of Lizard's builds looked good, and I was looking at it and thinking, hey, that looks like that might be fun. And then I saw the uniques. It doesn't need, but uniques that will help the build, and I had a couple of them already. So I said, hey, there's my build.
Cannot do that.
So it's going to be a Frostclaw build. Now, Frostclaw got a little bit nerfed, but that's just because it was so busted before. Fools. What do you plan tonight? More, not Once Human. First Descendant. I tell you, the two of them with their completely interchangeable, non-descriptive, 2-word short names. Well, okay, one of them short. Descendant isn't short. Been your loot grinder. Pushed Last Epoch out somewhere. Well, Last Epoch's not going anywhere right now. If you're having fun with it, keep playing the one you're having fun with. Just doesn't have enough bunny girls. Well, I can understand. I was watching somebody playing one team last night, and they were going through it, and they started looking at the cosmetics. Oh, it's Preach. I was watching Preach, and I'm just shaking my head. You know, oh my God, what is it with the fucking panda suits and shit? Every Asian free-to-play microtransaction-driven game has just got to put in what I consider to be the lowest form of microtransactions. Turn voices off, big improvement. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I told you before it launched that I had seen... Oh, new helm. Okay, we're going to use that. And bring Fireball back in, I think. No. That I had seen a video of it being played, and the bunny character was just the worst. The worst 9-year-old idiot giggling sounding female voice work you could possibly come up with. Yeah, the gameplay is fine. I'm not a fan of the hit point sponginess of the bosses from what I've seen. And having a few guys you can play with any kind of regularity is going to improve a game like that just a bunch.
Terra watch over you. Gods.
Ripped a lot of Warframe's best mechanics. Oh, absolutely not a bad thing. Warframe is a blast to play. I think it was Mods was talking about, actually, you know, that he was talking about how, cause obviously the parallel to Warframe, in that the movement in Warframe is very good and fast, but it gets old constantly. Hitting the, you know, your sprint, leap, spin, move forward continuously just gets old. And while there's a little bit of that with the traversal mechanic in First Descendant, I keep wanting to say Last Descendant.
Gods be with you.
With the grappling hook mechanic, but it's not anywhere near as ubiquitous. Well, I mean, it is sort of a, you know, end of the worldish kind of thing. Last does make more sense.
You stupid one. Leave me.
I just find the names of both of those games, that and one seeming to be so generic and undefining, undescriptive. Well, the way a lot of these Asian games are named, it could have been the last cabbage of the happening and make just as much sense. Yeah, that's true. Well, and it doesn't help that they don't seem to care at all as to whether the translations function in any sort of narrative sense. So that two sentences from the same character in a row, one will be perfectly understandable and rational and has meaning in the story, such as it is. And the next one will feel like they were translating... If you've ever seen, like, Chinese menus from, like, China, where they've made some kind of effort, and the title of the dish will be something like 4 penguins flying at night is the name of the dish. And you know that's not the name of the dish. And you can't figure out how the hell they came up with that as the translation, but they did.
Gods be with you.
Anything else here? Oh no, that's right, we have our new hat. We like our new hat better. Cold resist, cold skills.
Stay safe.
Because we're going to be having a cold skill real soon now. In 2 more levels. In 1 more level. Stop spitting void gunk at me, jerks. Ow. Head back this way.
Farewell.
Alright, we got rid of him. Big shadow monster. He's hungry.
I cannot do that.
Big shadow monster was just a wee bit peckish. Oh, thought you could fool me. I was not fooled. I was slightly fooled. Sometimes you just gotta bust out a disintegration beam on somebody's ass. Fools. Level 12. Now we get our Frost Claw. the claw of Frost. The Frost Claw.
What brings you here?
What brings you here? Oh, to the end of time? Why do you ask? Why are you so polite? Ah, we didn't want to drop it. What's that clank? We're almost out of space. It's the final frontier, you know. Do they have like 2 hit bars or something like that? I'm pretty sure that's cheating. Where are we off to next? We are off to... Oh, gotta finish that off. Then we're down there for more cold-based stuff. Let us remove that and replace it with Frost Claw. Well, Frost Claw is going to be our long-term deal. Let's get used to using it as such. And rearrange those a little bit. Okay. Mana could be an issue. And that's the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Elder Urza. Not to confuse with Urza from Magic the Gathering. Presumably.
Keep them off me. Only a little longer. You there, help me. Impressive. Go on, I'll be right behind you.
Yes, I am impressive,
not a
actually.
man of many pockets.
Aren't I? Mm-hmm. Yep. Pretty damned impressive. There we are. And the council chambers awaits. Another point.
I see.
You,
Gaspar,
I see. You were brought
who may or may not be a
I have
Gasper.
risked every please, the gods have long left this world, but their memory
I am
will
not
give you
a man
comfort.
of many pockets.
Be safe.
I am not
Traveler.
a man of many pockets. I don't know if that's true.
Yes.
Yes, the idol system we know. Damage over time, poison resist, health regen, that's got mana regen, and fire damage. I think that was probably better. Boots. No. Sell. Spell fire damage. And chance to cast fire were on a kill with fire skills. Alright, spell fire damage. Base spell fire. Or spell damage. That one, no. Not yet. And now we're switching off. Because that had a somewhat rare affix. The increased spell damage, reduced spell cost is actually good. I think we're going to keep that for a while. Int cast speed. Sure. Sure, why not? That's a good chunk of health. 6 int. 3 int. And a couple resists. We're going to go with that one instead. That one. Int, cold, and fizz. No, we're going to be blinding and chilling things when we hit them with Frost Claw. And that'll increase our armor, plus we get a freeze rate multiplier that's really big. Big cold resist. I think we're fine with that. Couple of small resists. Cold, probably not the one I need. Cold, probably not the one I need. Lightning, better. Got a bunch of cold. Elemental. All the elements. Why settle for one when you can have them all? Why did that not stick in place? Foolish thing.
Follow your feet.
I can't follow my feet. They're directly underneath me. They're not going anywhere.
What?
Following my feet means I'm just standing still.
You may find a treasure, my friend.
Into the last archive. Got a lot of sleep, but this is often the case. If I get a lot of sleep, I feel a little bit low energy. Why is that? Urz's library. Pardon the yawn. God damn it. I mean a lot of sleep.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that. I don't know what it was I couldn't do. Oh, did I drop a tree? No, I don't think I dropped a tree. One of my items every once in a while it drops It says it drops a tree, but it doesn't actually drop a tree. It actually drops. Here's a targeting gun with taunts. Well, what he was, there was something there he found really funny. Level 13. Lucky. Theoretically. Theoretically lucky. God, I love a nice teleport. You know? It's a very satisfying movement skill. Not all the traversal skills in the game feel anywhere near as good. Eat, disintegrate, beam. Pain. You guys missed me. Bad timing. That thing has many hit points. Close call. Down to Panion's study. Elder Panion. Things did not go well for him. And things are about to not go well for his associates. Two of them at once, that's obviously better. Just gotta line them up correctly. That's one. And him. Return, return. And we'll bloody well return.
What? Goodbye. Bah.
Panion's elder, I feel you please stop him.
I will stop him. Lightning blast is cold. Volcanic orb is now cold. Take a quick peek at the skills and what got it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to yoink points out of that. We're going to respec that. Frostclaw goes in, and that greatly reduces the chance, or reduces the mana cost, and also gives us a chance to regain mana on cast. As that is going to be our skill, our big delicious
Gods be with you.
skill.
Stay safe.
Thanks, I'll try. 3% of elemental damage leached is health, increased leech rate, and elemental resistance. Those are good things. So I'm going to say yes to them. 8 spell damage, increased fire, increased cold, freeze rate multiplier. Those are all good things. We're going to give up a little bit of mana efficiency, but we did just get a bunch. Lightning damage, minion health, and dodge rating. Those are of no use to us whatsoever.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and put stuff we may want to use later into the stash
Follow your
tab
feet.
for this character. We're entering the precipice. Boom. Ooh. Fingers of the Phantom Mire. Evade is replaced by Terrify. 11% more damage to feared enemies. You have swiftness, attack speed, cast speed, chance to slow. You are immune to slow. I'm going to empower that.
Storm's rage! Storm's rage! Thunder! Roar! Lightning crash!
Keep hitting the targeting dummy, thank you. Oh, he killed the targeting dummy. But he's frozen. he's not finished with me. That sounded like vaguely like a threat. Something hit hard enough. Oh, and it summoned up the targeting dummy again. Potion. Oop. Not bad. That seems very friendly. We're about to level again. Told you. At some point, I gotta make a disintegrate build. It just feels fun. Oh, hi! Hi! Have we met? Oh, the Idol of Ruin. Poor fellow. He is getting ruined. After the shield is gone. Just not looking good for him, you know? He's frozen. He's dying. He's dead. So I'm going to celebrate by going back in time. You know, what you do. I have an allied ice beetle now. Sadly, not for too long. More shards. Shards good. Another shield. Close call. We just got one of those a little while ago. A shield that's named close call. We didn't actually have like a close call ourselves, as in almost dying or anything, because we're too cool for that, obviously. Missed me. Back to the ruined era we go. From the distant past to the future. Time travel, man. Messes with my melon. Haste Shrine. Well, I thought haste made waste. That's what I always said. That means people are fools. They're fools! Into the armory. British spelling of armory, by the way. As far as I know, the devs are, for the most part, Americans, at least the game director. Mini mobs, handle it! Something clanged me. Alright, now. Get them all. Gather them together. And send them to the unpromised land. It's the big boy. Shield up. Burn through his shield some more. Get his shield up again. There it is. Spitting is gross. Didn't even Mom ever teach you that? Ooh, we're almost out of mana. Perhaps he would like a little bit of coal to go with his fire. Kaboom. There was an earth-shattering kaboom. Crafting.
Terra's grace be with you.
Sure, Terra's grace be with me, I guess. Why not?
Take care of yourself.
Okay. Well, I will take care of myself. That's kind of a nice thought. You know, it's the end of the world, and he's taking other people's well-being into mind. That's moving. I'm moved. Those critters that come out of the floor, I would kill them, but they have an enormous number of hit points. Granted, they're following me. Missing. Trying to hit me, but missing because they're losers. Talk to him. New skill, new level.
Gods.
Panion awaits. Elder Panion. He's not had a good day. What was next after the 3 there? 3 there. Frost Claw has a higher chance to freeze enemies and a higher chance to critically strike. Both very nice. Me likey. Alright, Panion. What do you got? Cooties.
Stay back.
Horrible shadow cooties. The targeting dummy up. Hey, why aren't you shooting at the targeting dummy like you're supposed to? Get out. Do not stand in the fire. That fire thing is bad. I can assure you that, the voice of experience. Working on it, dude. Fire again. Despair.
It pains me to see an elder twisted like this.
Does it though?
What a waste.
Am I really pained? The ability is some of them a little on the painful side, sure. I tell you what, I'm going to go into the very, very, very distant future. To the very end of time itself.
You seem a little This is what don't act. He might be kind enough to show you. Stay safe.
That sounded a little bit menacing the way she said it. Stay safe.
You feeling lucky?
Resists. Cold rate multiplier and cold resist. Yeah. Betterer. I like things that are betterer. Cold damage and freeze rate multiplier. Better. Ooh. 11 spell void damage. Not interested in spell void damage. Basic spell damage is betterer for me. Mana regen, poison resistant, dodge. Sure. I don't think we need two of these. They are almost completely identical. That one is just the tiniest bit better. And extremely tiny
Gold won't save
indeed.
you. The blade might.
Gold won't save you. Blade might.
You've woken you countless if I then close your eyes.
I believe it's a sork.
Aids to you.
Master of the arcane who wields unprecedented power to devastate their foes from a distance. Plus 50 mana. Spells deal increased damage equal to their mana cost. And it unlocks Meteor. That's fun. Oh,
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary
And that
if our world,
is
our
required.
reality, is to have any hope.
Back to the council chamber. Having gotten our mastery, we're a sork, a sorcerer. Not a saucier, although a saucier in some ways is a magician. Really good saucier?
Greetings.
We know about time rifts. I'll keep an
Do
eye
not
out.
dwell on regret.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Why, I see Eve by you. Thank you. There is an old passage to the surface. I will dispel the rule that keeps it sealed. The Temple of Eterra is far to the east.
May Eterra smile upon you.
That would be nice. I like being smiled upon. I need to
Hello.
AFK for just a minute. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Dispel the barrier, and we're off to the sheltered wood. Mess with me, you get disintegrated, dude. You don't want to get disintegrated. Don't mess with me. He rooted me. Not good. I'll just burn him down. Those guys are bad. Oh, he's really bad. Holy crap. totally not a fan, you know. The root is what'll kill you. If they leap at you, root you, and then start pounding. I'm not like in a good way.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that. I will look in on that comment in just a moment, as right now I am running for my life. I don't want to die. I'm too young. Major kicks. Good evening. I will hydrate. I will, even though I just toddled off to the little boy's room, I will do a couple of laps because, you know, tradition requires. Funny thing about the little boy's room, there's never been a little boy in there. So I suppose
The
more accurate
Countess had a philosophy.
to call it the men's room. Although there's never been men in there either. The man's room. Whoops, I hit the wrong button again. Amount of time I do that. I either hit the wrong button simply because of failure to operate correctly, or fat fingering. I don't know if fat fingering is considered hitting the wrong button, because most of the time when I'm fat fingering, I'm hitting two. One of them's the wrong button. Usually one of them's the right button. Hey, these people seem jolly. Very friendly indeed. That one in particular irked me, so he had to die. I now have a friendly ice beetle. Although, I have to say, beetles are amongst my least favorite types of creatures, so not sure how I feel about that. I wish to learn. Old man's falling apart. Level 16. Stop shooting things at me from afar. It's rude. Don't make me shoot things at you from afar. Okay, technically that would be rude too, but I'm going to do it because I'm the hero. And they're a bunch of spooters. Spitting spooters. That, not a prospect I expect a great many people would find attractive. Yeah, exactly. I do shoot them from afar. But I'm the good guy. And they're spitting spiders. And as I was saying, I really don't think many people would approve of the idea of spitting spiders. Alright. I believe we stored we were empowering this, and armor and bonus, reduced bonus damage. That's actually a pretty good empowerment. I'm going to challenge it. That rotating thing could stop at any time. That would be fine. Oh, and he had to create another one, because of course he did. Eat disintegration. Can you really eat disintegration? I'm thinking probably not. It's certainly not very, you know, nutritious. Okay, dude, your rotating lightning things are pissing me off. A little bit. Yeah, me. Croissant and spam for dinner, because you're lazy today. I may have been lazier in that I nuked 5 minutes in the microwave some pork fried rice. So we are lazy brothers of a feather. And we're in Sorcerer first, presumably? No, we are in Rune Dude first. So we don't, even though we're Sorcerer, we don't start by putting points into Sorcerer. We dump a whole shitload into Rune Master first. And a croissant certainly is a very nice thing. I'm less of a spam guy. Not that I've had spam, like, any significant amount of time. Frostclaw has a lower mana cost and it deals more hit damage multiplicative, but projectiles are slower. Oh, we want that one. Oh, we also had... At some point I'm probably going to have to respec that, aren't I? Probably. Teleport, Elemental Nova, Ellie Nova. Okay, we don't put one into fire, so we're going to have to yoink a point. I'm going to yoink a point. Over here, we're going to yoink a point, respec, remove that 1 point. But we still do have 1 point to spend. Let's make sure that we're spending it in the appropriate fashion. The approved fashion. Cryomantic fragility. So unless you were like, unless you took a fork and after opening the can of spam stuck the fork in and were nibbling the spam off of the fork while you had a croissant on the other hand, I think mine might have been lazier. Not that yours is not admirably lazy, because it is. I'm certainly never going to knock anyone for being lazy in their choice for a meal. There was a time I did a lot of cooking. I was pretty good at it, too. Not so much anymore. He's a happy boy, isn't he? Fools, fools! Ooh, a couple of sleet items. Since I'm going to be cold, for the most part, those could be good. Pain? Well, in the immortal words of Dalton, pain don't hurt. Whoops, something hit really hard. I take it back, pain hurts. I was mistaken. What the hell? There's something... Oh, that thing, no wonder. The unrelenting horror of dread. Who would have thought that that could be bad? I would like it to die. Thank you. The unrelenting horror of dread. Not friendly. Interesting they chose with having to collect health pots, unlike PoE. Yeah, well, the thing is there are builds that use health pots as an active resource, in that they get big buffs when they use them. And so having it be purely timed would be a difficult mechanic. There are also items that vastly increase the number of them that you can carry. But yeah, you're right. It is certainly a different one from the standard you've gotten used to if you're a PoE player, where it's all time-based. Well, time and charge-based. Multiples of those jerks. I wish to learn. He wishes to learn, and that's admirable, you know? Have enough of you? I wish to learn. And education is good. To quote Emil Fable, knowledge is good. Name that movie. Figured with as much monsters on screen, they would go similar route to PoE. With the pots, the way that isn't much item cluttering. Well, yeah, but on the other side, because this game has such a really good filter, built-in filter for the game. Clutter is, to a large degree, controllable. They're not dying faster. Guys, could you just croak a little quicker? I mean, common decency. And you are more than entitled to your two pennies. That guy keeps hitting me without actually hitting me.
I cannot.
The add-on filter you needed for PoE, yeah. If you're not using, for me, it's never syncs filters. I've been using them for years in PoE. Yeah, you're screwed. You cannot conceivably deal with the amounts of stuff that are going to fall. at the end game in particular. But here, you can set up basic filters. I set them up in like 3 minutes the other night for my other build, where it's hiding all of the white quality and blue quality stuff, you know, the basic sort of trash, and then coloring anything with a mod that I might like, and I can ignore the basic yellow stuff that's dropping. Ding 18. I'm old enough to be drafted. I put up the quick filter for blue and white items, and then 3 different colors of filtered items that would show up based on the mods. Like one had health mods, another had attributes, int and vit, and the third one was minion mods. I think occasionally that I have to check. Over here. Skills, that, there. Slow chance and chill chance. Cool, cool.
Greetings.
I will show you the basic filtering for anyone who hasn't seen the built-in filter thing that they have in this game, loop filter. I'm going to create a filter. I'm going to create a new filter. It's going to be the exact same as the other. I'm going to call it No Crap. And we'll give it the skull icon, and we don't need a color for it. I'm going to add a rule. We're going to hide based on rarity. We're going to hide normal and magic items. That's it. That's it. I won't see any more white or blue items. I can still see the little color beam that comes up from those items, but the items themselves won't be cluttering up the screen. And it has a wide variety of options you can set for hiding or showing, different colors, different font sizes for the items. And a large rule set based on affixes and class and just all kinds of options. And it's quick and easy, and once you get the hang of it, the basics, really freaking simple. Let's see, critical strike, spell damage, no. 12 spell damage, I currently have 8. We also have that, which has a lot of int. That has big freeze rate multiplier. No, that has no good affixes on it at all. +1 to fireball. Not using fireball anymore. Vit, void resist, and armor. Pretty much the exact same. 6 spell damage. Nope. 8. Spell damage and reduced spell cost. That's pretty good. We don't have the freeze rate, but we can craft a little something on. Ward per second. And that is just a little bit of resists. Increased elemental damage. Makes that one a gimme. Spell damage. fire resistant. It even has, well, it has physical penetration, but I never had any problem with my physical penetration, if you know what I mean. It's a dick joke. Of course it is. Lots of movement speed. I think I'm going to stick with what I got. Chest over here. Our stash. Yeah, and it has rule hierarchy as well, which is really important. It starts at the top of the list. We wanted to put on frost freeze rate multiplier. We've got 13 of those. We can be generous with those. That's all we can do. How many of those do we have? We have 11 of those? Oh, well, we're going to use one of those too. And it was a critical. We got bonuses. Increase spell damage, reduce spell mana cost. Got a big freeze rate multiplier. Just got goodness all over. Maybe a little bit of gracious with the goodness.
Farewell. Who are you? Go on.
I'm going on then. Jeez. Oh, whiner. Ruins of Wellrun. And the thing is it used to be such a nice, well-run place. Hello? Anytime now. There we go. It's back. No, it's not. It lost the connection to the game server. It's the first time I've had that happen in this cycle. Used to be a big problem late in the beta still. Quick check to make sure that that Comcast hadn't pulled the plug on my goddamn network again. They have not, or you wouldn't be hearing this. We'll try this again. It was such a well-run place. There, see, I even fedged the joke again. That's because I'm thoughtful. I'm full of thought. Interesting. Oh, there we are. We're going to lose connection again? Patient cockroach. Ew. I think ooh pretty much says it all. Really annoying. If I don't have a whole bunch of minions to kill them, they're really annoying. Those guys are always annoying.
I cannot do that.
I'm surrounded by unfriendly jerks. They're just unfriendly jerks, that's all there is to it. And I don't like their attitude. They're happy. I gotta give them that. They are really happy. Starting to use the evade mechanic a bit more these today. Kind of have to on this. With the minion build, the minions always keep everything's attention, so I don't have to worry. I can just wander around and make sure I'm out of the way of all this crap on the ground, while my minions make everything feel welcome. I wish to learn. Yeah, lots of jerks. Lots of unpleasant. I hesitate to use the word evil, because that's not fair, but in fact, yes, evil. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the void is, but it's not nothing, contrary to the name. Not needing, making things less pleasant. This is not good. Sometimes you just gotta push the panic button. Murder a whole bunch of jerks, and he's coming back. You see, I knew he's coming back. Glad they gave us a visual for that. It used to be you'd have to kind of notice that he was one of those mobs that would appear to die and then come back at half health a couple seconds later. But they added a tell on the ground. Where are we going next? All the way to 4 on that. Up. See, I AFK for a second. The Void Thrall of Rage, who enrages at half health. Never got a chance because he was frozen for the entirety of the last 2/3 of his life. How frustrating that must have been for him. Let's lower my mana cost even further. Ding 19. More mana and more cast speed. I wish to learn. I wonder if it hurts to burst. You'd think it would hurt. It seems like that would be a painful way to go. Doing the Mr. Creosote. That's a classic movie reference. Good evening. I wish to learn too. Attack, movement, and cast speed. Yeah, that's faster. I mean, they're every bit just as dead. Not more, but faster. Wait. There's one more of those things I need to kill. At least I think it's just one more. Where'd it go? There it is. You know, having multiple of you assholes dropping ground effects all the time is just annoying as bleep. Hey, I thought he was dead. Shrouded Void Horror of Dread. Could you do me a great big personal solid and just die? Thank you. Definitely not doing the big damages yet on this. So it's a bit slow at this point. If you're happy and you know it, laugh like a lunatic. That's optional for you guys. Fools. You've watched almost all of my streams for over 5. I am curious as to what the time measurement is going to be. Months. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope you do not feel that your time has been wasted. Okay. I do hope that you don't feel that your time has been entirely wasted, only mostly wasted. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
You can't run from me!
He got dead all of a sudden. That is a zealous adherent of the lizard. Now, strangely enough, the build guide I am following is from Lizard IRL. A coincidence? Probably. Alright, I gotta destroy his 3 phylacteries. Me? I have never drunk WD-40, personally. But I would guess it probably is very functional if you're having a difficulty with regularity. That's guesswork on my part, but, you know, if you're having constipation issues, I would bet WD-40 gonna fix that right up. Note, I am not recommending anyone use WD-40 as a fix for constipation. Paint thinner? I'm even more dubious about than I was with the WD-40. I mean, I expect it would work if you didn't die before it gave you the runs. And keeping in mind, with the rise of AI, it's possible that he is in fact a computer. In which case a little WD-40 on, you know, like a loud fan or something, that might be entirely appropriate. Getting to be pretty fast now at killing packs. Level 20. I'm now level 20. We got the targeting dummy up. Time to pour it on here. Nope, he killed the targeting dummy. It's funny, I never understood what it was, the function of the item that occasionally randomly summons a tree, is what it used to say. Now it doesn't look like a tree. Now it looks like a targeting dummy. So now, you know, you can tell what it is. Yeah, definitely feels like the Frost Claw is beginning to be pretty decent on the DPS meters. As long as everything's clustered up nice and tight. Alright, I have destroyed your phylacteries. You can go ahead and actually die now. He's come over all dead, so we're going to give him the day off. We wave farewell to the last of the Imperials. An Empire of the Undead. Kind of uncool. Let's see. Which next? Teleport. Flame Ward. Ice Barrage. I think Flame Ward next. that's going like that. So we're going to move Flamey Ward up there. Additional ward. Percent of missing health granted as a ward. Fuel the flames. Grants more ward, but has longer cooldowns. And over here, I'm not sure which. We've got points there, then there. And there. Cast speed, 4%. Ailments cleared. That's nice. Clear off an ailment off of us as well when we fire off a spell. Well, that spell. When we fire off a Frost Claw. Lightning damage, cast speed. Nah. Lightning damage. What is up with the lightning damage all of a sudden, guys? Melee cold damage. We don't do melee. Nice freeze rate multiplier, but we've got a better one. Nope. Hold on to that one. Freeze rate multiplier, cold resistance, lightning resistance. No, we need that. Those gloves are really, really, really good for leveling as a sorcerer. As 3% of the elemental damage, which is all of it, is leached as health. And 13% elemental resistances. It's just, for leveling, it's just about God tier. Alright, 11 ward per second. 16 ward per second. That thing's got critical strike and elemental damage and fire resist. This has cast speed, critical strike chance, freeze rate multiplier, and a chance to slow, as well as a bit more on the ward and intelligence side. 7 and 14. More but no. No. Ward gain on kill. Poison and cold resist. That's got the freeze rate multiplier and cold resist. A little poison resist, that's probably better. Believe it or not, I talk to myself like this while playing off stream as well as on stream. It's got good poison resist, a little cold physical resist. Don't really have to worry about poison too much. The physical resist is probably better. Alright. We'll drop off the idol. And now we'll head south. I don't think I'm going to get to oh my god, the names. They're just killing me. Because they're so generic. The freaking shooter I was playing. Once Human. Tonight. So, tomorrow my plan is, I hope, will be to play last Epoch in the early session. Ow. And then Once Human in the late session. So I'm going to try that again tomorrow. I probably would have managed to get to it today, except dead end. I was trying to get something done on the previous character, where I had put one of the uniques I'll be able to use on this character on one of the nemeses. Only I spent like an hour trying to find a nemesis again so I could get it back out, regardless of whether it was improved much or not. It wasn't improved much. But I had to spend like an extra hour, so a little bit at the early part of this stream. And then I also finished up the the echo I was in. So that took like 40 minutes or so out of the time I had for the stream today. And so I'm going to, I think, just keep playing Last Epoch. It's a bit late. And I don't know how much more I'm streaming, so swapping over to another game doesn't really make any sense if I'm not going to spend any significant amount of time. But I hope to get back to it tomorrow. Knock on wood. Oh, dropped a unique. How nice. I think that's the gloves I got earlier. One of the advantages of crossbows or cold skills in general. Freezing. Ooh, speaking of nemesis, which is the plural. You freaking die. We have another nemesis. Something's shooting at me. God, these maps that have these critters that spawn, basically. I'm gonna go ahead and empower it. I don't think I've seen this guy. Oh, Bloodsteel. Yeah, I guess I've seen him a couple of times. Not a bunch. Crimson Wave, sure. You say so, dude. Crimson Wave, guys. Pop our flame ward, and we'll finish him off by face tanking him. And we'll get those items when we next see him, and they'll all have been improved. The unique will have been by flame warded again. Missed me. The evade is so good. I hadn't really been using it because I didn't have to on my Minion Mancer. But it's really good. That is a terrific addition to the game. We go back to the cultist camp. And they're cultists. I'm sure they're friendly and well-meaning. Yeah, I did get these earlier. Fingers of the Phantom Mire. Wrong. See, right there. These ones were improved because they showed up on a nemesis and I empowered the nemesis, and so they got, when I killed the nemesis the next time he came around, they dropped with the additional red affix you see and were elevated to legendary gloves. So they are almost certainly better than these. So I'm going to sell those ones because they're not good. They're less gooder. He's the remaining cultist. Where's everyone? They told me to tell you. They're setting up the ritual site just ahead. They're waiting for you. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Just you wait. I'll head there now.
Farewell.
It's going to be wonderful, guys. Did you hear? He said it's going to be wonderful. That's great. You know, with the void overrunning the world, to have, you know, a ritual that's going to be wonderful. It's such a relief. Maybe all this awfulness is going to end. Won't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice?
Yes?
I have them right here. Now observe, the souls trapped in the phylactery are scared of us, scared of the oblivion in the void. See how they strain, reaching for the symbol of hope? And we free them? For the final pieces, the void scours that hope from this world. Our bodies will be used as sacrifice so that we may become one. Damn it. It's the void amalgamation. So for those who may have wondered, what's the difference between a religion and a cult? Generally, most legitimate religions are not going to ask you to sacrifice yourself to the void to empower the destruction of the world. That's a pretty good tell that you're dealing with a cult. Oh. I mean, it's not a guarantee by any means. The Shattered Valley. In the Ruined Era. That's probably also a pretty good indicator that things are not great. The entire era is called Ruined, and you're going to a valley called Shattered. Again, no guarantees, but it does sound a little dicey.
Yes?
Yeah, the old inventory. Mana regen, mana, physical resist, and armor. Sure. But we'll bust that one up and hope to get the +1 fireball out of the salvage. The shatter. Shattered. Shobi. And that, sadly, doesn't make the grade. We are shattering. We're looking for the level of fireball. Earlier today, I had 6 straight shatters where I was looking to get basically a plus to a skill level off of an item. And I went 0 for 6. Level of fireball. We got the 1 level of fireball shard. Good. That's what we wanted. I think I'm going to call it here. So, for tomorrow, my plan is an early session, somewhere between 11 and noon, probably, a.m., Pacific time, for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, who knows, maybe 4, of Last Epoch, and then an evening session at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, and early morning in Asia and Australia, for a return to Once Human. God, the names of Once Human and First Descendant are so unhelpfully generic, as I have been enjoying that too. It just didn't feel like tonight was really I was in the headspace for a multiple game stream, man. But I should be tomorrow. again, as always, thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with me. I think I have described accurately my plans for the morrow and probably the couple of days after that as well. What else we got coming up? I don't think there's anything else coming up until next month when we have the new content drop, the new expansion for Guild Wars 2. That's the next big thing. We also have a PoE League coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll probably be playing that. I can't think of anything else that's pressing in the next month or two. So those are the plans. Again, tomorrow, early session for Last Epoch, evening session for Once Human. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I really appreciate it. I am back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great Friday night, and I require you to have a kick-ass weekend. I will want full reports and details on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and